Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the press, I like to go see how the professionals do it. Some might say the chief of police has no business in an institution like this, but in fact it's the quietest and safest place in town. You won't run into any reporters, nobody gets into any fights, nobody drinks too much, nobody even raises their voice. The place is owned by an elderly gentleman who knows how to keep things under control. That's why I never invite my friends here. I wanted to make an exception for my 60th birthday, but most of my colleagues are young enough to be my sons, and they'd rather just hire prostitutes. Why stare at some boobs when you can take the whole package for yourself? But there's none of that in our club. Even looking too long is considered indecent. You can get an occasional glimpse, like by accident. The rest of the time you just pretend that you're immersed in conversation, or just come by for a drink. Doesn't mean these gentlemen wouldn't want their bald heads smothered in tits. It's just that nobody says it out loud. My younger colleagues might call it hypocrisy, but I call it the good old-fashioned manners. Good manners and leave the rest unsaid. She agrees to unbutton her blouse, and we agree not to pay too much attention. The girls are on a quiet prowl, too. They're looking for a way out of their cramped rooms. Maybe make friends with some wealthy patron with a pacemaker and dentures. Everybody wants something. But we have to control ourselves, or we'll all turn into libertines and prostitutes. Hell, if there weren't any rules, I'd be belching and farting, jumping up on the table, arms held high, yelling, "Shake it, baby!" No idea how I got so barbaric.
This is the police. Hello guys and welcome to Stelgim Plays. This is the police. A new release game is version 1.0.24, you can see down there. I just saw it on Steam yesterday and I really wanted to check it out. It looked amazing. The trailer is actually good. And wow, look at this, you can even see a face. It's like the backside of the police chief. Okay, let's just check the options first. Graphics, I did check this yesterday. I didn't film the opening because I didn't think there'd be an opening, and that long even. I thought it was just logos. Yeah, let's just continue. Hopefully this time the recording won't chop as the last game I played, Montero. Yeah. Day 1, July 15, or 15 July if we say it is the correct way. 15 July, Monday, Freeburg, Mayor George's sex maniac. 15 July, City Hall confirms rumors of Jack Boyd's resignation. Who's that? Mark War 2 to be shown in Freeburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. Also, I'm going to take down the pop filter just in case I mess up something here and start spitting into the microphone. I don't even know if that will help. But I have a lot of P sounds, so that might help a little bit. Yeah, go to work. What could happen? Oh god, I actually see it from this screen. I don't have to drive, right? This is just a management game. Right? It's very dark.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away.
Oh.
Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
All right. I guess those are my bodyguards or something? Colleagues?
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. And I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them.
Oh, it's a press conference. And the vices?
I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Good morning. Is it my turn now? Oh, it is. Good morning. I am Police Chief Stelgim. Yesterday the mayor's office official announced your resignation. Did it come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? This is the most... the mayor discussed it with me. Mayor Rogers told me that once... Major Rogers told me that once a fresh face running Freeburg Police Department. So no, it didn't come as a surprise. I think there's missing a he here. Or me, maybe? Do you already know the name of your successor? No. We should never say I think in a press conference. Of course not. And I don't think the mayor's office knows who it is either. Oh no, don't say that. After a recent corruption scandal, your deputy Francis Kendrick said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? Oh, I can say who cares all the time. Why should I talk about him? Perhaps, maybe? Sounds possible, if he thinks the new office would help serve the city a little longer. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? My microphone is in the way for the answers. I have to tilt my head a bit. Bullshit. I don't know if it helps police. No comment. No comment. Usually I prefer to answer all your questions, but in this situation I got to say no comment. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? Definitely not. I don't think so. That's just not possible. Mayor Rogers is a true professional, and he makes these decisions carefully. There's no place in our jobs for hard feelings. Thank you. I think I did it okay.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
Here he is. Oh, that's just still the police chief. Pills? I guess stress pills or something? Or maybe his medicine. But you don't really keep your medicine at work, do you? If you need it every day.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes.
Oh my
white
God.
Socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
If I only knew he was this as an asshole.
No smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon. "180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man."
I'll do my best.
"And quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon."
Mafia? Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Well, he's fucking someone else right now. There's a checkpoint. Jack Boyd on his resignation asked the mayor. Mayor? Cleanliness of city streets increased by 20%. Civil servants' wages won't be raised this year. No, I used to be a civil servant. I was actually assigned to a boss position.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore.
Really?
There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts.
Oh, there's someone there.
My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Oh, poor guy. Are you sure he did it? Would you like to receive tips about how the game works? I'm a 60-year-old police chief a few months away from retirement. I don't need anyone telling me how to do my job. So this is if I want to do the tutorial or not. Let's just do it, because I have a feeling I will be very bad at this. Freeburg Police Department organizes upcoming work assignments into shifts for today and tomorrow. Every shift, officers respond to crimes in progress, and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. What does that mean? Action points. He's alcoholic. He's rank 3. Corporal? No. I got no idea. Oh, he'll tell me. Professionalism shows the overall efficiency level of your policeman. A figure around 150 is considered average. Any policeman who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable, while those whose professionalism is considerably higher than average are a safe bet, even in a pinch. An individual level of professionalism... Oh my god, I hate that word. Professionalism may rise in and fall over the course of their career. Professional. What is the Norwegian word for it? Perfect. Perfectisme. Okay, proceed. Energy shows how tired your policemen are. The less energy your people have, the less reliable their work. And a policeman who is exhausted, is this action bar, might fall asleep at the wheel or make a critical error on their job. Your employers lose 1 point of energy after each working day and restore 1 point after each day of rest. Your employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are hidden from you. For instance, some cops are lazy and will come up with any reason they can think of to take the day off, while others like to drink too much. You can only guess about these things, but you should be able to draw your own conclusion based on the behavior of your employees. Okay. Oh, I didn't have that good of a character. 5? Price, you are not good enough. Oh, what can I do with it? Oh, this is the characters I start with. These are detectives? And these are the cops. Oh, she has a rank. Start a day. Cuts in. Oh my goodness, that's a... Ah! Oh, that's a cigar. I thought it was a long dick. Okay. Responding to calls is the bread and butter of police work. You'll need to send your officers to the crime scene before the timer expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. The farther away the decision is from the police station, the longer it will take your officers to travel back and forth. So the longer your people will be tied up and unavailable for upcoming work. The easiest way to determine how difficult a task might be is to check how many units you are allowed to send on the call. The more units you can send, the more serious the alleged threat. Particularly risky missions give the option of sending SWAT, but they must be accompanied by at least one officer. Proceed. The number of slots is not the only thing to consider. Any available information, from the location of the crime scene to the presence of weapons and so on, all of this can tell you how seriously each case should be taken. A mission might look simple at first glance, until it turns into a brutal meat grinder, or a serious call can come in which turns out to be a false alarm. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man who'd been digging through a trash can. The driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that he'd hit a bum, he got back into the van and quickly drove away. Wow, what an asshole! So, okay, the timer stopped when I clicked it. Good. So this doesn't need that many good characters, so maybe Price and Asano. Oh, these are Japanese. Kochi, Tsubaki, Asano. Yeah, sure. Proceed. Oh, that's my office. Wow, they're slow. Okay, let's see here. The last picture shows theater. A theater manager reports... Okay, it stopped. A theater manager reports that during a show of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with the theater's security guard. Oh my goodness. Send... this is a crime of high process. No one is allowed to fight in the cinema. We are sending 2 of the good guys, girls, humans, over to fight. Arrest him. We can still send a SWAT team. Okay, it's almost 12. 12 a.m. I hope it's using American clock. I mean, European clock. Can I change that? Oh, I hope it's using European clock. Please let it use European clock. Report. When everything goes well, the police capture the criminals and nobody dies. But the truth is, sometimes the criminals manage to escape. Just try to avoid any dead cops or civilians. Dead cops will hurt your rooster, and dead citizens bother the mayor even more than living ones. Proceed. Offender escaped, officers unharmed. Wow, you guys were sucking. Did you just lose points? Oh shit, it's a big storm. Oh, they're on their way back. What? Oh, guys. You are the worst. Armed robbery. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store and made off with their whole collection of adult movies. The criminals fled in a car, but the store manager wrote down the car's license plate. The owner is one Janet Brown who lives in the suburbs. Come on, you have a shotgun, you rob a videotape store and take only the adult videos? How horny do you have to be? We are sending our best officers to this mission here. I really want SWAT team, but this is just teenagers. Kill them if you want to. Oh god. Johnson, Jurgen and Kat's law firm. A brother and sister clash with each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of the lawyers, we don't dare separate them, and our security guard is off duty tonight. We can only send one person. Please come back. 2 useless people. I think 5 is the lowest amount you can get. I should have sent 2 low people. I should send 1 high and 1 low on each mission. Ghetto. Assault. A passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician, then run away with his guitar and money. We are sending our best people on this because this is a high security risk. No one can steal from elderly people. When your cops are unsure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask you to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up, but don't waste all your time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. Does it mean that time doesn't move? Good. The vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room. Oh, they're looking at porn. They have a shotgun. We should sneak into the window. Sneak into the house. But then they could do the American way of, he broke through, we can shoot them we can kill them now that they broke through a house. Right? Don't the Americans have the right to do that? They can shoot and kill if someone enters the house unannounced. We can do this, but then it'll turn into a shooting drama. We can do this. They don't really want to open up then. Let's just do this. What? Jancy! Rip. Fucking hell. Offender caught, officer unharmed. And he got some points. We lost a good officer. He worked 2 days here. Seems to have alcohol problems. Good. Okay. The light is flickering. There's nothing going on. Oh, come on. Damn it, Jancy. Now we only have... Oh, it's getting dark. End the day. No, it might still be something going on. Oh, okay, it ends at 21. Okay, so we can call them in. Fucking hell, that we lost one. That means we have one less officer to work tomorrow. We don't really need any more officers, right? Well, we can take her.
Used to be, when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand. Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Checkpoint. Francis Kendrick announces retirement date. Construction of Cinema Museum postponed again. Legendary singer Gennaro Crespo comes to Freeburg. Oh. Oh, I have to see this again. When the police officer is too tired to be effective, he will ask for a full day off. Sometimes officers will request days off even when they are at full strength. Some of the reasons you'll hear are far-fetched, while some are very serious. Don't overindulge your subordinates, but don't antagonize them either. Remember that everybody got secrets, and you've got to make sure that these guys have your back. Roy. Today, some of my relatives have come to visit. They're from another country, and we've never even met before. Can I have a day off? Yeah, sure, you're useless. In addition to the performance ratings, police officers also possess rank. Each employees begin at the lowest rank and can be elevated in rank with 1, 2, or 3 stripes. Once a week you can pass out stripes and improve the rank of any employee. If you think that no one is worthy of the honor some week, you can postpone the ceremony until later. Insignias won't go until your people are ready. Employees of rank not only increase in professionalism, but also learn to command. Whenever a ranking officer is on the scene, his or her colleagues are more likely to perform better than usual. Sometimes when cops get ranked, they start thinking more seriously about their service. This can mean less drinking and more time spent on the job. Some might even turn out to be dependable. Oh, really? Okay, I have 2 stripes. I really wanted to be on these 2 guys. Yeah. Okay, we have to do it like this. Vandal, you are now a 1-stripe commander. Oh, they get a lot of points actually. And Robbins. I could have given to these as well, I think. Start a day. Freiburg isn't one of those cities where you listen to what they say, or nothing at all. You can always select any song from your collection and play it at any time, just like in real life. Well, the life of your grandfather. Oh! You can play songs? Hang on. Is shopping, okay. Is this... This is probably copyrighted, so no, go to map. Let's learn how to hire and fire cops. You have a certain number of paid job openings for which you can hire any available applicant. Job slots are separated between officers and detectives. Do I have to hire her? Okay. Professionalism 400, political views unknown. Robert McNamara Jr., Justin Flores, Mai Vuggles, Ryan Hoskin, Creed Ironrose, Art Gordon, John Davenport, Nick Hunter. This is Shift A, right? I need someone for Shift B. You are hired. Can only hire one. Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. Want to flip a slot? Time to fire somebody. No! Do I have to fire? Why do you mean ask me to fire him? Let's fire Roy. Okay, so we might really have a legal ground. What about this guy? I don't really want to fire anyone. Let's hire a few more. I guess Robert Magnara blah blah. for this shift, right? And then we need another detective for shift B. And we should be fine. Oh, vandalism. St. John's Cathedral. We received a frightened call from the local cathedral. This morning, the abbot discovered that someone entered the old cemetery during the night. The old yard's tombstones are painted with satanic symbols, and some have been broken into pieces. It would seem there are even marks from a shovel, but the abbot would say no more. Okay, we are going to send Robbins. You are going to take with you Birch. Oh, Birch and Birch Jr. Oh my goodness. Proceed. I don't think you should ever send someone alone. Another vandalism. Businessman Haley Jones, looking at his window, saw two teenagers scratching offensive slogans on a new car. Oh, this seems to be serious. Birch Jr., you are there. We're going to send Samadhi and Dahl. Oh god, I really hope this is... Do we really need you? Well, we are sending you because you need experience, if this works out well. Okay. Officer caught? Yes. Officers unharmed, they got points. Yes, thank you. And get back as soon as possible. Eddie's Burgers. We're waiting for these to come back. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. We got more points. Eddie's Burgers. A waitress named Mila reportedly just served a chicken Eddie and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal who she'd seen on television just this morning. The culprit is sitting at the window eating a burger. You're going to send Stovall and Grant to check it out. It might not even be serious. The waitress might be an asshole or just blind, but we're sending them there anyway. It's very close as well. Okay, they're there. What will happen? Oh! Mr. Boyd, my bonds have stuffed himself with Mexican food again. Now he can't get off the can. Meanwhile, the line outside the club is stretching around the block. We need someone outside who can tell the cool guys from the punk. Yeah, send somebody there. A report. The waitress had mistaken retired officer Frank Nero for a fugitive. Damn you. I did have a feeling. Just 4 more hours and we're done with this day. Okay, drug sales. An anonymous call just came in. A clown carrying balloons at the skating rink is selling crack to teenagers. Stovall and Grant, please go and check it out. Oh, sorry chief, but I quit. In one night I pulled in more cash than I earned in a month working at this dump. Mr. Sorkin said he wouldn't mind taking me on. I guess I just wasn't cut out to be a cop. Somebody... Sam Sorkin, thanks for your help, Mr. Boyd. Oh god, I need to hire someone new now. My Waggles, you are now hired for shift A. Suicide threat, Fleet Street. A naked man who's carrying a canister of gasoline has threatened to set himself on fire unless his favorite chewing gum becomes popular again. Wow. Wow. Birch. Robbins, please try and check it out. I don't think we should take him really that serious, but you know, he might be crazy. As police arrive, a clown is seen making balloon animals for the kids. Take the clown onto the ice and run up any witnesses. Carefully watch the clown from the stands. Cover up in a raincoat and pretend to be an illicit customer. Yeah. Ah, we did it! Grant is actually becoming someone useful. Offender caught, officer unharmed. Nice. Bert, you got some points there. And that was the end of the day. Wow. We're actually doing very well. Oh yeah, that's what guy quit. That fucking asshole. We have room for more people here. Day 4, July, 18th of July. Robespierre to reveal his identity when the time is right. Feminist organization denied official registration. Enemies using feminists to destroy Freiburg. Is there a way to save the game? Is it saved? It is saved. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll play this maybe another time. This has actually been a quite interesting game. You can check it out in the description below. It is on Steam. I think on the Steam, I might be wrong. It's quite cheap actually, for my standards at least. And it's some way to spend your time. A casual sort of game if you're bored as I am. Like 7 AM. Yeah. If you want to see more of this kind of game, hit like. If you want other content or interested in my channel, you can follow me. And that was it. Thank you for watching, and see you later. Goodbye.